Hello! Hi, guys! I am so excited to be on here with you today. Your upline, Miss Jill, is hands down one of my favorite people in this entire company. So I'm just gonna give her a quick shout out real fast because I have my own team. I know how this gets. Sometimes when you hear from the same person every single day, day in and day out, it can be super easy to be like, I know Plexus is her life, right? Plexus is her life. I have a life though, so I'm not gonna be checking that notification on the team page before I finish my tanning or until after I finish this Netflix episode because Plexus is her life, okay? It can be so easy to look at our uplines and think they're just a teeny bit crazy train. I want you guys to know that is not the case with your upline. Your upline, listen to me, is the real deal. She does not even know I'm talking about this. She asked me to get on here and talk about IPA, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. Right now, I'm gonna tell you guys that everything she says, you need to go do it, okay? Because she's leading you guys by example, okay? She is bringing in new ambassadors and new customers every month. She is doing her IPA. She is making it happen. And those are the people that you want to be following after. I don't care how fun your sidelines are. I don't care who strokes your feathers and makes you feel like you're awesome or tells you it's okay on the days you don't get your stuff done. Maybe they're telling you the things you want to hear instead of the things you need to hear. Okay, this is hard for me too, okay? I love my people who tell me that I'm awesome no matter what. But I really love the people who say, girl, you can do this. Go get your junk done. I'm gonna stay up tonight until you message me and tell me you got your stuff done because we both know tomorrow it's not gonna be good if you don't take care of that. Okay, so make sure you guys make sure that the people you are listening to, that the people who are in your ear are people who are walking the walk and not just talking the talk. So there's that. Okay, that is not really part of today's programming, but there it is. Hi! Okay, there's people on here. Yay. Okay, so here's the deal. Let's be super, super careful with saying the word and using the word work. Okay? I'm the queen of this. Let's just re-edit this video and title this video Preaching to Myself. I'm not going to tell you guys anything today that I do not have to actually run myself through on the daily, okay? So this is not Abby getting on here saying I have nailed this, but I am on here to say that I have to remind myself of these truths daily and that when I live my life in line with these truths, my business and my life goes way better. It freaking works, okay? So it can be so easy to be like, girl, I work in my business all the time. I don't know what's happening. Like my points are just going backwards and I'm working every day, all day. And it can be so easy for your husband to come home and him be like, what'd you do all day? I worked my business. What does it look like I'm doing? I look like this, hot mess, have not showered in days, but I've been working my business all day. And he's like, oh, okay, how many people did you sign? Well, none, but I worked all day. Okay, did we work or were we on Marco Polo all day? Did we work or were we in the messenger threads all day? Were we texting back and forth? Were we talking to our sideline and brainstorming for 2 hours while we were kind of doing some house stuff, kind of not? Okay, you guys, this is hard. In this business, not all the time, but a lot of the time, our teams are made up of women and women like to talk. Listen, I had to tell my team this last week. Where words are many, sin is not absent. Okay? Proverbs. Sometimes we need to close our mouth and move our feet and move our hands and get the junk done. Here's why. The first year I went to Maui, they sat us down in a room and they brought in an amazing speaker and she was like giving it to us. She was like, listen guys, your husband, she actually was referring to your shareholders, but she did say your husbands. She said your shareholders, so everybody in your house will love, love, love your business if, yes, Carrie Wilkerson, if you meet their needs, okay? That means you make sure that you are giving them meal times at the right times, you're getting food on the table, you're making sure that they have clean underwear and laundry and all that stuff that they need to survive. If you give them that and if you make money with your job. If you say you're working a job and then you don't have a paycheck to show for it, your family is not going to love your job because your job is not giving them freedom. Your job may be fun for you, and that's great, okay? Like your me time, your love yourself, however you justify that. It may be great for you to have friends. You may feel good about yourself because they tag you in posts, and that's fun, but your family will not love your job. Okay? Because if you're not bringing in a good paycheck, it's not changing your family's life. It's not enabling you to buy healthier organic groceries that cost more. It's not allowing you to take vacations. It's not allowing you to buy Christmas presents for extended family and not just your kids. It's not allowing you to make more trips to see the in-laws that you don't live close to because you can afford that because you have a good job. So the paycheck, although money is not everything, and we know that, right? This business has many benefits. The paycheck is very, very important. So yes, we have to guard our mindset. I had somebody tell me the other day, my business has just been going backwards, but you know what? I'm getting my mindset right. Points are not what matters. It doesn't matter what's in my back office. I am here and I am worth it and I'm doing good things. And I was like, whoa, we need to just like hold that train because yes, your back office does not define your worth as a human. Okay, your back office does not define you. You were made by Jesus. He has good plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. His will for you is for you to love others and love him and glorify him. Okay, your back office does not define you, but your back office does show whether or not this is a good use of your time. Okay, because if this is not bearing fruit, there's a lot of other things that you should be going and doing with your life. But guess what? If you do this right, it does bear fruit. It bears so much fruit, you guys. There's freedom for you, there's freedom for your family, and there's freedom for the thousands who need you and who will benefit from the blessing of you being free and being able to give and bless others as well. So let's talk about work. What that actually looks like. I will tell you guys right now that I have been working my business all day, but in reality, the actual amount of time that I can clock in my IPA checklist is probably maybe an hour, okay? I sent my first 10 cold message reach outs of the day 4 minutes before getting on this call. It's one reason why I was late, because I was doing my messages, I go put some eyeliner on, and then there it was, 4:46, my time, Cali time, okay? So I worked for hours today before that. Ask my husband. I have been on my phone all day long while we've been running errands, while we were in his office, but I was helping someone. I was helping a level 1 try to go fast start, okay? Now, is that a good use of my time? Sure it is. You guys, I am freaking helping add level 2s to my team, but guess what? Still not my personal business. Still not. That me helping a level 1 sign people is only one of the 5 items on my IPA checklist. So I cannot count the 3.5 hours that I spent helping her this morning as 3.5 hours of work in my business. That's only one item off my checklist of 5 things. Okay, so we're gonna go through those 5 things real quick. So number 1, we need to expand our network every single day. Brooke Hemingway reiterated this the other day. She said, if I am not expanding my network, my business suffers. And the reason why is because we should be reaching out to new people every day. And if we're doing that, then we're using up our friends list, right? So we need to be expanding our network. Yes, I will share it every day. Make sure you are adding new Facebook friends. I have raised the bar on this the further I have gone into this business. Everybody can do this business, but not everybody will. Okay, so this is gonna sound super shallow, but you gotta hang with me. I no longer add people if they have a Snapchat filter as their Facebook profile. I just do not. That is a no in my book, okay? I am looking for high caliber people who care how they feel and who are willing to invest $100 a month into their health. So when I go to add friends, I used to just go add mutual friends. I no longer do that. That's a waste. That's a waste of my friends list. Now, when I am looking for someone, I actually go to their page, any person's page, and I'll go, how many likes did they get on the posts? I'm gonna need you to get at least like 40 likes on your post that you make, okay? I need you to have at least a little bit of influence. And do you look like a semi-healthy, happy person? Because that lets me know you either are kind of healthy and happy and you just need my products to make you even better, or you're faking it till you make it and I'm about to be your best friend. So make sure you're adding people of caliber when you expand your network. The same for Instagram. Okay, next you want to be engaging that network. So expanding and then engaging that network. We want to be engaging through posts and through actual interaction. You guys, I am an introvert to my core. No matter how many years I have done this business, it does not change my DNA. It does not change the fact that I am a flipping freaking introvert. I hate commenting on people's posts on social media. Even, I'm sure the Jules page, they probably all think I'm like this little like hermit crab person because I just don't talk. Like I don't. It does not come naturally to me to comment on posts. It is very hard for me. It's every time I do, I'm like, whew, I'm about to be a super nice person and comment hearts. Okay, that was exhausting. I'm gonna have to go do something else. Like it really is. Human interaction is actually that hard for me. You probably don't believe me. I've gotten really good at faking it. It's a skill set. You can learn that. Okay. Do not let anything in this business define you or stop you. You can develop skill sets and operate outside of your natural tendencies. But interaction is very important because if you only get on social media to post, you're not a real person to people. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I wish it wasn't the case, but it's true. So you need to be interacting, commenting, and hopefully asking questions, not just saying, so cute, love, you're amazing. You need to actually say, girl, where did you get that shirt? Even if you don't care, ask a question because then they're going to answer you back and then you will be in their notifications and they will pay much more attention to what you post. So get into that rhythm and that mindset of engaging your network that way. Okay, and then, I know, no, you don't care, Jill's laughing at me. Okay, and then next we need to reach out. Okay, so the way to do that is through first contact messages. Yes, Facebook flirt with them is exactly the phrase that I use. Okay, so reaching out does not count. Follow-ups do not count for that, okay? Follow-ups are in their own category. Reach out messages, I don't like to say cold messages. That I know that's such a dirty phrase. So we say first contact messages. Because technically it's not cold. It's not like you just friended them today and messaged them that day. You don't do that because you're interacting, okay? So after you've commented, my rule of thumb is that once they reciprocate. So if I've added 100 new Facebook friends and I am commenting, once they start commenting back, I'm like, green light, we're friends now. And then I know I can message them. Okay, that is not a strict rule of thumb. If they post a message, if they post something on their wall about allergies or something before they start responding to me, I'll just go in. Okay, but in general, I try to let them reciprocate before I message them. I'm so sorry for you type A people. There is no like law for how long that takes. It is usually, I will say, around a month of me doing it. It also depends on how intentional I am. And I have not been very organized of late. So it's taking me a little bit longer to get on the end with these people. So there's a tip. Okay, now when you are cold messaging them, use the verbiage your upline is giving you. Use the stuff that works. When I will share with you guys another tip though, if you are going after people for the business, if you are first contact messaging someone about the business, I always voice message them. If you're talking to people about their health, that's one thing. If you talk to them about their money, that's another. It's a red hot topic and I want people to hear in my voice, I am actually real. This is not a copy and paste message, even though my copy and paste messages are really good and those are genuine too. They are, okay? This copy and paste messages are not bad. They're not from the devil. You can use them and they can be genuine and sweet and kind. But when it is about money and business, I do want them to hear my voice. So that is something I recommend. The wording is really not magic. I don't have exact scripts for you guys, but I do always pray. Every single time I pray and ask the Lord for wisdom before I reach out to someone about the business. And then I will look for 2 or 3 strengths, even if I don't know them. I'll just stalk their Facebook page and go, Lord, show me something they're good at. I need to be able to tell them 3 reasons why they need to join me and why they'd be good at it. And so I try to make it as much about them as possible, even if I don't know them personally yet. So that is that one. And then we are going to be closing, follow-up, okay? Follow-up is its own deal too. You've got to actually close the deal, which again can be super hard. If you are like me and you fear rejection, I can like push through, okay? Blinders on, I'm not even thinking, send my messages, and then the next day, I do not want to check my messenger because what if they said no? Guys, it does not ever change, okay? Even as a diamond, I still do not like getting told no. But the difference is I've been told no more times than you guys have. And I'm still alive, and I'm still here to tell the story. So praise Jesus, we know we can all survive rejection. So keep checking your inbox, keep following up, keep actually closing them so that they can say yes to you and start their journey. That is very, very important. And then the last one is going to be duplication. You guys, this is super, super key. Okay, we like to just at least on my team, we like to throw the silver word out there like it's some vague, ambiguous thing, and people kind of fall into two camps. Like, oh yeah, silver, we know silver, silver's easy. It takes 3 people. Well, maybe it's easy for you, but people don't just accidentally go silver. Or camp number 2 is people make silver really hard. Like, oh, you guys just say silver like it's no big deal, and we all know nobody goes silver, okay? Our teams do not go silver. We have our rock stars, our recruiters, our business builders, the same 2 people that we tag on every flippin' post that goes up on the business page, and they add up people. That is our team, okay? That's not how it's supposed to work. Brooke Hemingway is proof of this, okay? Duplication is real. Marian Anderson, another proof of this. Duplication is real, you guys. It actually works. Is it easy? No. Is it doable? Yes. Okay, so this is what has to be a key part of your business. If you ever get on the phone with a corporate coach, they actually dissect our businesses by 3 or 4 things. They look at, do we sign people with subscriptions on? Okay, that should be a yes because they need people to stay on the products. Do your people stay on the products for at least 60 to 90 days? That should also be a yes. And then the next thing they look at, what's your silver percentage? Okay, do you get, of all the people that your teams add every month, do you get at least 10% of them to go silver? Because if you don't, you're a sinking ship. Literally, your team is dying a slow death. If you can get it to 10%, you're going to stay alive. If you can get it to 20%, you're a diamond already. Congrats. It's just a matter of time until they give you the piece of paper that says it. That is actually how important getting people silver is. So focus on that. Don't let signing someone and getting that you've got money email that says, yeah, you have an ambassador. Don't let that be the end. Let that be the beginning, okay? This is how these people's minds work. Brooke Hemingway, Marian Anderson, Emily Gibson. The second they get someone, they're like, yeah, and that's step 1 of 4. Here we go. You're going to make a post for me. I'm going to sign people off of that post. Because guys, these posts, these shout out posts people are making, they're not sharing their results. They don't even have their product in the mail. They are sharing the story of their sponsor, okay? Now, we've been playing with this on my team. Different times of actually when to ask them. It does work the best right at the beginning because they are not in that phase of I've been on the products, but I don't really know if I've seen the results yet. I'm kind of in the middle ground of detox. I don't really know what I think. Okay, if you just get them right at the beginning where it's we know you don't have any experience, it's fine. We're spreading awareness, okay? I am passionate about people knowing there's at least a natural option out there. Will you share my story? If they say yes, then you have the opportunity to work that post. So focus on that. Even if you only get 1 person under them, great. The next month you can tell them, or the next week or the next month you can tell them they only need 2 more. Do they have a mother-in-law that knows they're on it now? It gives you something to work off of. So that piece is super, super important. So category 5 of duplication and getting people silver, I actually let that one category hold everything that has to do with your level 1s. So that is getting people silver, that is wellness check-ins, making sure people are on their dosage, and that is also getting people, totally lost all the things in my brain. Getting people silver, wellness check-ins, and team calls, coaching calls. That was the thing I forgot. Okay, this is very important. Do not spend hours on the phone coaching your team. It does not matter. You guys, hopefully you still think I'm a nice person after this. It doesn't matter how hard their week has been. You do not need to be on the phone with them for 2 hours, okay? Even if it's your friend, that needs to be at another time, okay? You can have a friend phone call later. Business calls are business calls. You keep that junk clean and tidy, 20 to 30 minutes. Whatever you need to do, if you need to be able to say, I love you so much, I gotta get off because I have another one after this, you do that. You schedule them back to back so that you can say that and jump off, okay? This is another thing I learned the hard way in my business. I actually drained hours and hours and hours into my life into somebody that is no longer even with me. Okay, and that, guess whose fault that was? Is that her fault or mine? Mine. Because I didn't have that boundary in place that said, this is all the time I'm giving to this. Okay, this is a business. Is it a business where we get to enjoy relationships? Yes. Is it a business where we love and care about people? Yes, especially, hello, if we love Jesus, we are loving and caring about everyone we come into contact with. But it is a job. Do not ever, ever, ever let anyone make you feel guilty for treating this like a job, because it's the best job that's out there, still a job. So let's be super careful how we define work, how we define our IPA, because if we are actually doing those 5 things a day, expanding our network, interacting with our network, okay, sending those reach out messages, following up, and then taking care of the duplication piece, it is going to work. I promise you it will work. The bonus thing I always add on to those 5 is, and grow yourself. Find a way to grow yourself. Do it. There are so many ways to do this, guys. You don't have to get all like creepy kumbaya to do that. You can watch training videos. That's growing yourself, okay? You can read a personal development book. You can listen to it on audio while you're in the car. That's growing yourself. But do something to expose your own blind spots. To me, that's what personal growth is. Exposing your blind spots, because we've all got them, okay? We've all got things that we think we know, and that's not the case, okay? So always look for things that are gonna push you to the edge and go, oh my goodness, I'm not doing this. Oh my goodness, I've never thought about that. Oh, she's right, I hate doing that, but I've gotta do it. Do something that is gonna push you to the edge of your comfort zone. Love you guys, have such a good week.